Facing this challenge that you want to work on your job search, but somehow you're not getting time for it. You know that you have to work on your resume, on your LinkedIn profile. You have to put an effort for your next job, but you put that for your next weekend, but next week, months pass by, and you're not able to focus, dedicate, devote enough time for your job search. Has it happened to you? Then watch this video till the end, because I'm going to share 5 time management hacks specifically for your job search. If you're a senior professional looking for career growth and job search strategies, make sure you have subscribed to my channel, right? Because I'm sharing such hacks, job search tips, and career growth tips every week on YouTube with such detailed videos, right? I want you to take a lot of notes during this video as well, because just couple of ideas, if you can actually implement, will change your career trajectory, isn't it? So make sure you are focused on this video. If you think that you're lacking a strategy for your job search, you are focusing on job portals, you're applying to many jobs but not getting any results, make sure you meet me live for my next job search masterclass. All right, I do such masterclass once in a while on week and weekends. You can register. There is a link and you will find the same link in the description below. You register and attend that 90 minutes power packed webinar. You will learn a step-by-step method for your job search. All right. Now coming back to time management hacks, right? See, time is not just a thing. It's the only thing, isn't it? Time is the only thing we have. How we consume it, that's what matters. Have you ever thought that you have 24 hours, I have 24 hours, Mukesh Ambani has 24 hours, Jeff Bezos has 24 hours. Some of us might be more privileged than others, some of us might have more money than others, but all of us have only 24 hours. There's an even playing field when it comes to time. Have you thought like this? So the first hack for you is, for your job search, you have to make time. You have 24 hours. You have 24 hours yesterday, today, tomorrow. You are spending that time on something else. So somehow you have to make time for job search. How do you do it? See, there are 4D time management method. Two of those D's is delegate or drop. Can you delegate some tasks to someone else? Maybe your family member or a service provider for that matter. Or can you drop certain tasks in your time management in your day? You got to work with your family for this, right? Because they might want to take some of your tasks. Let's say on weekends you have to do your weekly chores, or let's say grocery shopping. Maybe your spouse can do that for a few weeks. You got to tell them that this job search is really important for you, and indirectly you are doing it for them as well. If you get your best job, if you get better salary, everyone will be happy, isn't it? So you got to be able to convince your family for freeing up some of your time. Can you change your schedule? For example, leaving to job 1 hour late and spending more time in the morning when you are fresh. If you feel you are better focused at night, maybe coming home early from job so that you can be focused at night. Making sure you have a dedicated slot on weekend, and you don't do anything else on weekend in that slot. Or maybe sometimes change commitments. Are you committing too much to everyone around you? Are you not in control of your time? Maybe sometimes you have to change, delete, delegate certain commitments for making time. All right, so that's what I mean by making time. You got to make time finally for your job search. It looks easy, it looks obvious. Finally, you have to do it. Next 4 hacks will tell you more about how to do this, right? Second is, you got to put a target. Uh, See, I mean, without a clear goal in mind, obviously you will procrastinate, isn't it? So I want you to comment below this video, what's your target date for your next job? Let's say, when do you want to see yourself in the next job or get that offer which you will accept? What is that date? I want you to put that in the comments below. I do this with all my students and they make a goal card. I'll show you an example of goal card. I give them a template, they write their goal for that date, and I want you to visualize that you are in that next job by that date. Okay, so putting a very clear target and a tangible target on a goal card, putting it next to your laptop or next to your bed on your study table where you will see it every day. Your family will also see it every day. Putting a clear goal, publishing it, or telling everyone that yes, I have put a goal for myself, really puts you, it kind of challenges you. Some of you might be feeling, oh, I mean, if I put a goal and I don't reach it, it's fine. If you don't put a goal, anyway, you are procrastinating, isn't it? If you put a goal, even if you reach 70% of it, great, isn't it? Even if that date gets extended by 1 month, still, finally, it's not like a sprint, right? It's not like you versus me. It's not a race. It's with yourself, right? So I want you to put a clear target for yourself and create a goal card like this. Next is, see, many of us do this, that we start. Okay, how many of you start a new year resolution only to leave it in just, let's say, 10 days, 15 days? And that's the global average, okay? Most people leave that within few days. If you're like this, that you start but don't finish, you need an accountability partner, right? It might be a new concept for you, but I've been doing this for everything where I want to change my habit, or I want to put 30 days, 90 days of focused effort for my skill building or something I really want to do. I get into an accountability system. What I mean by it, you need someone, for example, your spouse or a close friend, who will ping you every day, who will prompt you every day. Sometimes, some days you will feel low. Some days you will feel, oh, I'm not progressing, this is not happening. They'll push you towards that challenge. All right, so this is called as accountability system. What I do in my community career champions club, we run something called as jobathon. Okay, it's a 2 months challenge, 60 days challenge I give with daily prompts, and they form smaller teams within themselves, and they form or they become accountability partners for themselves. All right, so sometimes being in a community really helps. If you are wondering what is this community and how do I help career professionals with their job search, make sure you meet me live in the webinar. You will find the link in the description below. I'll explain everything, right? So accountability is something which will make sure you don't leave the goal in between. You try, you try, you try. Okay, as I said, even if you reach 60, 70, 80%, you will reach that goal someday, isn't it? So having that clarity of goal and pushing yourself throughout that journey is very important, and that's what is accountability. Next hack for you is prioritization. See what happens, many of you feel that, oh, job search means this. Okay, I have to update my resume, I have to apply for some jobs, I have to send someone LinkedIn message, I have to prepare for interviews. You try to paralyze everything. Okay, and then sometimes you feel overwhelmed because you get hardly few hours, right? A day or a week. You cannot complete all things. And you are wondering, oh, should I apply for this job, but my resume is not ready? I got an interview call, but I'm not prepared for interviews. What should I do? Right? Have you faced such challenge that you're always behind time, behind schedule, and you don't know what to do? So you got to understand that job search is a process like any other process. So there are steps involved. If you skip the steps or you take the next step before, obviously you are going to feel overwhelmed or you are not going to do a good job about it. So there is a clear process to job search. And in my community, I give a step-by-step blueprint. Okay, what I call champions job search blueprint. It's a step-by-step process. Do this, then do this, then do this, then do this. Within those steps also, there are smaller steps. So my students have utmost clarity about what to do next, isn't it? So you need to know how to prioritize all these tasks. What should come first? What should come last? So that you can devote appropriate time. So let's say this week you have 2 hours on weekends. You will know what to do in those 2 hours. Rather than, skipping in between steps or you're taking something which is a last. It should not happen. All right. So again, meet me in my live webinar because I'll give you that blueprint in the live webinar and you will know how to proceed with the job search. Uh, the next hack for you is time blocking. Finally, I told you about making time, putting a target, having accountability system and prioritizing. But finally, your tasks, actual work will happen in those half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hour time slots, isn't it? Finally, the work happens at that micro level. What I want you to do is treat this job search just like any meeting, let's say. Suppose you have Monday morning meetings with your team. So 11 to 12 on Monday is blocked for that meeting, isn't it? Something like this, I want you to do that for job search. Block time slots. Let's say morning 8 to 9, evening 8 to 9, Sunday morning 11 to 1. Block clear time slots, put it into calendar, put a reminder system. Okay. During that time, I want you to be focused. It's better to have half an hour focus time when you're not disturbed by anyone else and more importantly, your smartphone. Literally, whenever I am focusing on something, for example, I prepared for this YouTube video, I'm recording this YouTube video, my smartphone is away from me, notifications are turned off, it's on silent. I do not want to get disturbed for next 1 hour. Okay, this is called as creators time, this focus time. It's better to have half an hour focus time for yourself. Okay, so put time slot, block your time, and even tell yourself, okay, I will complete specific task. I will complete summary section of my resume. Today, I will complete LinkedIn banner. I will send request to 5 people. I will reply or I will apply to 5 jobs. You got to put certain tasks. So what happens even if let's say instead of 1 hour you get 45 minutes, you can complete those tasks. You feel accomplished for that day. Next day you will naturally feel more energetic and more motivated to complete the next task, isn't it? So block your time, put a clear small task, micro task for that time slot, and then one by one go ahead. Okay. All right. So I hope you liked these 5 hacks. They are implementable, they are simple, and it's just finally sometimes, habit changing needs you to really challenge yourself, motivate yourself, need someone else as an accountability partner to push yourself, put a clear target, and divide that entire journey into smaller challenges or smaller missions, smaller steps. And in each step, divide that into smaller time slots and smaller tasks. Okay, so I've given you 5 time management hacks which I've seen my students using and really getting the best results. And they are all busy, they have families, they have commute time, they have busy jobs, but still over next 2 to 3 months they give enough time for their job search and get job opportunities and get ahead in their career. All right, I hope you like this video. I hope you like this 5 time management hacks. Let me know in the comments below what did you think, which hack did you like, Any questions for job search or time management, I would love to see your comments and I'll personally reply to you. Make sure you have subscribed to this channel. And till next time, till next video, bye bye.